Hello and welcome to the theElpyDimension. I am your guide, Elpy. I'm going to make this quick. But this is the blue worm bin. I started it September 17th or 18th of 2024. On November 5th, I counted them, and the population had more than doubled. And it's been 30 days since I've checked on them at all. And yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm actually don't really have time to be checking on them right now. Oh, and I accidentally let my fruit. I had my fruit fly population dead and gone. Well, there must have been some residual individuals because residual individuals. Is that a cocoon? No. Because it came back. And that's totally my fault. And I'm very upset with myself. Anyway, so the last time I was in here was the 18th of February. I was saying the 18th of February for bins 1 and 2, but actually that's not true. They were the 13th. Anyways, so you can see these are all worm castings on top. So they hang out under worm poo. So they hang out under the bubble mailer for sure. I don't know, you probably saw that guy and that guy before we got going, so they aren't all dead. My larger populations, I definitely would have been shocked if they were all dead, but these guys are in a smaller bin. They're just the blue worms, which are a tropical worm, and though things have been warming up outside, these guys are still all on their own. But so pretty. I don't remember where we fed last time. But this material it's not super broken down. I mean, when you say, well, I started the bin with, what was it, 100 and, no, I think it was only 67 individuals. And I was, yeah, like 130 to 140 November 5th, and I assume they're at least 300 to 500. So yeah, it's pretty wet down there. This bin I'm like balancing it, if I'm being honest. I do not have it set up well. So, okay. We have straight up standing water. Wow, blueberries last forever. This thing, dang. But the worms are down there. So the worms are choosing to be where it's swampy, where there's standing water, where it's maybe they just really like that. Maybe more of the food collects down there. Here's a whole lot of worms. Let's take some stuff from the top. Actually, the volume of this bin has dropped a little bit, as we would expect. But where's my bag? Oh, just adding a little bit of dry stuff to this corner I know they're in it, you know, so it's kind of like, well, if they're in it and they like it, then what are you doing taking it away? Well, standing water still isn't really something that you should maintain. All right, let's go to this left side. A little wet, a little bit of worms. I'm wondering if it was that right corner. Well, this bin was actually still in the Time for Pie series, come to think of it. Lots of worms over there. This might actually be reminiscent of the pie. But you see they're active. We have adults as well. So there's still a lot of worms. That's good. So I should pay a little bit. That's an adult. A little bit more attention to how many adults are there. All right, let's drop. We're just gonna call the time for pie. I'm sure it's done. Lots of baby worms there. Drop the drier stuff down. Yeah, see. Well, this, I don't think that is a full-grown adult because its clitellum didn't look very well formed. That one, I think, maybe it looks a little... This is an adult. All right. I'm going to be out of space on my phone here in a minute. Well, in 6 minutes. Yeah, there's another adult. All right. So there are worms all throughout the bin, as we would expect. I'm not seeing any cocoons standing out, but I know you see lots of baby worms. So these guys are doing fine. I'm sure they're hungry. All right. Kind of dive down here in the middle. They are due in the next couple of months for an upgrade in bin size. Probably in April I'll upgrade them. But I need to upgrade my wormery, as AV calls it. Actually, I think I must have fed here in the middle, because here's some tea bags and some more blueberries. Yeah, so, yeah, and this material is very, very wet. Yeah, lots of worms. Oh. You know, I saw this. Oh, I think this is an okra seed. There's a bunch of them. Now I feel silly because I saw something a lot like this. I need to go back and see if I gave my Canadian night crawlers okra. They feel the vibration. Because I'm certain this is an okra seed. I did smush it. Well, maybe I definitely found one cocoon in there. Anywho, okay, I need to hurry. So they still have a little bit. They've got blueberries. But, yeah, all right, well, awesome. There's tons of, lots of worms in here. Here's a, yeah, see, that's the okra seed. Lots of worms. They still got food, but well, no, they don't really. I mean, I can't believe those blueberries are surviving. It's wild. Well, tons of worms. They did just fine for a month without me. Let's go ahead and feed them in this corner. My intention was to give them wet shredded paper because I assumed they needed it. But I think I'll wind up giving them both. Oh, that's a nice size worm. Adult. Okay. Okay. We got some dry, nice clump of dry paper. And they are going to get rotten garlic because apparently I don't know how to store garlic. I know I've learned and been told that some garlic keeps better than others, and ain't that the truth? Paper, lemon rind, pick the staples out of that. Moldy lemon, moldy greens, and stale cereal. Come on, cereal. Yes, I'm going to give them a lot. What in the world? Okay. And, oh, now I really do have a minute left. A big old clump of wet paper, actually. Let's give them a little bit of dry mix because we're giving everybody dry mix today. And then we'll add our wet paper. Okay. I'm going to do two things. I got 18 seconds. So I'll have to turn the camera off. But I'm going to spread the castings back out over top of this feeding zone, and then I'm going to spread the paper out and then put the blankets back on. Thank you so much for your time and your interest. Be safe, be well. Bye for now.